Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up guys, Euro94 back again here with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Hasbro Kingpin Spiderman series. This is the actual Kingpin Build-A-Figure, if you can't tell already. Highly anticipated figure. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, if you guys were interested in this wave, you guys can check out the links down below where you can pick up the Kingpin wave from BigBadToyStore.com and build yourself one of these. Here's the Kingpin fully put together, and what a figure it is. Very nicely done by Hasbro. We haven't had a Kingpin since, I believe, Toy Biz, so this might be Hasbro's first time around with Kingpin from my understanding, and they did a fantastic job on a Build-A-Figure for this guy. First and foremost, the white. There's a lot of white on this, so make sure you guys clean your hands when handling this figure, because I can just see this thing getting stained. But I remember Hasbro having some issues with figures that always had white, like their Phantom X, and always having some quality control issues, having pink on there, having some kind of different color just smudged on there, sometimes coming in dirty already from the factory in the package. This is not the case with this particular figure, at least, and they executed it very nicely in my opinion. We got the buttons colored on his undershirt, we got the tie colored purple, and then a little handkerchief on the front pocket of his jacket, also colored purple. Check out the neutral face sculpt that he comes with. Normal, very serious Kingpin, and then we do get a alternate angry Kingpin right here. Very nicely sculpted. Think they did a good job here. His sculpt came out nice. It looks weird when you go on the inside here, you can see that, but for the most part everything looks good on the outside. Now he does come with his cane. Very nice. I like this piece. Black cane with a gold handle here, and then the diamond on the top. There's a translucent plastic, and they did it very well. That is all his accessories. Most of the times Build-A-Figures don't come with any accessories. I do like when Hasbro does include some extras here and there. For the articulation, the head's going to swivel left and right. You can see the collar's going to push his head a little higher, which still looks pretty good. He'll look up this high and he'll look down this low, so looking down is going to be a little tough, gets a little hindered, but you can probably crunch him down just a little bit if you want him looking down on a shorter person. The arms are going to move forward and back, in and out. We don't get a shoulder swivel, we only get a single jointed elbow here. Pretty decent bend. It will swivel on the elbow. I like how they sculpted in a undershirt, like he's wearing the black undershirt underneath the vest and the jacket, so you can see it coming through the sleeve, so that's a nice touch. The wrist is going to swivel, it's going to hinge. We do get a diaphragm joint here that swivels. Forward and back is going to be very limited, but most of the movement is going to be the swiveling. So that takes the place of the waist. There's no waist swivel. We got the legs going forward, kicks high, not too bad. Back in and out about this far. We do get the thigh swivels here. We do also get a single jointed knee, a swivel at that knee, and then we do get the hinge at the ankles with a slight pivot and a slight swivel here. Actually, it's a pretty decent swivel. Another good detail they added in is the pinky ring on the left hand. I like that. Here's a look at him with the alternate head applied there, more angrier Kingpin. And this is a very soft plastic. It's actually removable, so I want to see how this looks without it. It's probably going to look a little awkward since the sleeves are still part of the jacket, but let's try it anyways. So yeah, a little awkward, because technically if you were to take off his jacket, that would unveil the sleeves of his undershirt. You should only see the vest, so these white sleeves should be gone. It should be the black sleeves. But of course we get the molded on sleeves. This is not soft plastic like the vest or like the jacket front part, but it still looks it looks okay. Just looks awkward because he's meant to have just the vest. Right, in terms of his size, let's check him out next to the entire wave here, since we have reviewed them all. The one symbiote Spidey back there, get the Red Goblin on the other side, Silver Sable, Night Thrasher, Puma, Black Cat, and the 6-armed Spider-Man. So Kingpin is towering over every single body in the wave, which he should be. So the scale is pretty good there. And he's just a pretty big. He is a big figure. He really is. He's not tall, even though he's taller than everybody else here. But he's very wide, as you see. He's just an overall big figure. Once you get him in hand, you see how chunky he is, how thick he is in your hand. So I'm pleased with the size. So next to the M'Baku, build the figure from the Black Panther wave. He still is towering over him. That's going to do it for the Kingpin build the figure review here. Definitely must build this one. I can't see why you should skip on the Kingpin. This has been highly requested by most of us for years now, and Hasbro finally pulled it off here, and I think they executed it as well as they could. This is fantastic. I'm fairly pleased with this figure, and I say you have to build this one. Even if it takes reselling all the figures in the wave if you don't like them all, just to get this guy, then do it, because he's going to be well worth it and you'll be happy with the result. That does it. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, have a great day. Bye.
That peripheral